Okay, so last we left the party, Angrilar, Lars, and Arestra had taken the prisoners back to Swanton, where the Varmandi chieftain has an office, for lack of a better word. Their primary settlement is Oakton. That's where most of the people live. But he maintains a position here in Swanton, similar to how the Ernal Dory chieftain maintains a place in Clearwine, even though their main settlement is not with... Well, actually, Clearwine is their main settlement, but they've got an extra settlement that's outside of that as well. And discussions were made about getting ransom for the 3 prisoners, right? 3 prisoners? Does that sound right?
Yeah, one got away.
Actually, 2 got away. 2 brothers, but you don't know they're brothers.
No.
And so the chieftain said he would take care of the ransom, acting as a mediary for you guys. And the next...
Can you remind me whose prisoners they are? I'm sorry.
3.
No, not how many. Can you explain me who the prisoners are again? I apologize. I don't remember.
Oh. One was the head guy for the raiding party.
Uh-huh.
And the other 2 were support people from the raiding party who got in close to where the cat was when you all turned on them after the cat went down.
Mm-hmm. Well, he did offer to take me back as a prisoner, so I thought I'd return the favor.
That's true. That's what instigated everything.
And I believe that Angrilar and I are separate from the party.
Not Angrilar. You and Voskandor.
Arestra. Oh.
Voskandor.
Yeah,
Okay.
we stayed behind with the herders to make sure that they stayed okay. So,
Okay.
Yep. And so that's where we will start tonight's session, is back at the camp. It's getting evening tide, so you're setting up camp, having dinner, that kind of thing. If you put... Oh, shoot. I've been recording with the whole thing on instead of the stream. I wanted to capture the stream for my thumbnail for the video. But that probably... Streaming a pic screen. It's doing a screen share. Although right now it's all white. I'm not sure why.
What do we see?
But I'm about to turn that off. So it won't matter. You see there's...
We see the world.
The
World.
Oh, the
Yeah, the
icon
world.
of the world. Yeah, that's the host machine.
Icon of the world with the video turned off.
Yeah, but the video is not turned off, but for some reason it's not showing. But I'm turning it off right now.
You have the watch the stream, which I think is the map, right?
No, the stream is the picture.
Yep, it's white.
The map is the camera.
Yeah, it's white.
Okay, stop streaming. There we go. Okay, so that's gone out of the way. So if we go to the camera, which has the map. Everybody got that?
yeah.
Okay, so Little Red dies the fire. We've got Subutai, Voskandor,
Check.
his bison,
Right.
and then 4 of the herders, which the other PCs are running as well. So, setting up camp. It's getting dark. Who's going to have the first actual watch out with the cattle?
Subutai.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to have one person on each watch then? Or are you guys going to double up and do double watches?
I'm going to double up with my Shadow Cat.
Oh, that's right.
Subutai and the Shadow Cat.
I had something for your shadow cat last time, didn't I?
I think you had a blank white piece of paper.
get him a printout.
Yeah, you have a little Garfield.
I am working on that.
I think you should use the giant saber tooth. Just shrink it down to 1 hex.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
That takes planning and preparation.
Good point, Lars.
Which I didn't do for that. But
I've forgotten which herder I had as well.
that's okay. We can
So
redistribute
horses
that
and
out.
bison are
You could just use a coin. Brian, that's fine.
Or maybe I don't. Maybe I think I had Farland. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got something here. Hold on.
I'm going to put the cat's name beside my name, Subutai.
Mm-hmm.
Change my nickname.
That'll work.
And no, it's not Taco.
We'll go ahead and use a giant rat.
Perfect.
That's very prejudicial.
looks like a cat.
Kinda.
Looks like a cat.
It's blurry enough that I can't tell the difference between a cat and a rat.
And a
Either that or
manatee.
a wolf. Okay, so we have the head herder. His name starts with a V. That's him. Does anybody remember if they had the head herder?
I think Mike's. Don't you said you had Varlanth?
I had Varlanth, who is Varlanth is Vargas' younger brother.
Oh,
Okay.
Vargast.
Devoted to his older brother and thoroughly flustered by Kara.
Okay, we'll keep that
I
for
had
him.
Kara. I remember that name.
You had Kara, okay. Where do you want Kara to be, Lars?
By the fireplace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up on the wall.
4.
Where? 4?
4.
Okay.
She's roasting a hot dog.
Arrestor, where do you want V to be?
Varlanth should be well, basically two hexes away from Kara.
Around the
On the
fire?
front.
Or out towards the
Yeah.
darkness?
Kind of around the fire.
Okay.
I'd say he'd sit next to her, but he's a little flustered by her, so
Oh.
he's going to stay a little bit away.
Okay, and Subutai, I believe you had... What's his name? Starts with an H. He was the kid.
Oh yeah, I don't have that handout anymore.
It should still be in the
chat.
in the text chat, yeah.
Okay, let me find it.
I have Charina. The J.
That's right. Where do you want her?
How many people are up at any given time for this shift?
Well, right now everybody's
2
up
at a
because it
time?
just went dark.
Oh, this is the end of the same day. I guess she's over tending to one of those horses, wherever they might be.
Tending the horses?
Yeah, didn't we captured horses? We had horses, so what the heck? Why not? Sounds like something to do.
Okay, they're up here north
Can
of the
it-
map.
Can anyone tell me that name? Because I can't find the handout. Going through a lot of text rolling.
Where did my book go? Oh, there it is. It's like Hjortarl or something. Yeah, Hjortarl.
How do I spell that?
Heortarl.
Your Tarl. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And where do you want him to be?
Can he be with Subutai?
Sure.
Yeah, they just could be doubling up.
Their heads point towards their front hex.
I'm agitated. I can't find that character sheet.
Well, it's a Word document, and it's just one part of it.
Sure.
And the name of the Word document is Herders.
All right, let me check.
And the scan door, where do you want to be?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna be by
Found it.
my bison, and
Computer.
the herder that I had was Hengal.
Well, I had to drop some of the herders. That's okay.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll just be by my bison then.
Michael? Look to the January 2nd
16.
team. The herders
Pure
dock,
Tartal and Subutai both hate the Lunar Empire.
I think he found
the
it.
So they have something to talk about.
did you find the dock, Subtai?
How much do you hate Lunar Empire?
Yeah, he
Hey.
found it.
Quite a lot. They killed my grandmother. You guys still hear me?
Yes, are you having discussions with each other? Subutai and
It's all about
Hjortar
hating
having
Lunar.
conversations about hating Lunars?
Whoa.
He can hear us.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Dude, I can't hear anything anymore.
Yeah, he can't hear us. Type in the chat.
Oh, it's
Here, one
bizarre.
sec.
Oh, tech problems.
Think. Be right back.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Subutai, where are we now?
You guys are over here. The cattle are off in this
but
general direction.
You guys were talking about something else, I'm sure now.
No, we paused while you were trying to figure out your tech.
Hatred for Lunar.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it sounded like you,
Yeah, the Lunar hatred.
Subutai, and that Hjortar were having a conversation. You were doing both parts.
Yeah, I was just trying to role play.
That's when we figured out that you were not hearing us.
Mhm.
Okay. Is everybody just being quiet, or am I not hearing anything?
I was just being quiet. And
Oh, okay.
I was starting to discuss my cult, which is the Found Child.
Okay. Sounds good.
Where is the Elder Wilds region?
Way north of Dragon Pass.
It's where Found Child is more common, I believe.
Probably.
Yes, true fact. I remember when whatever it was that Griffin Mountain
Mm-hmm.
had the Elder Wilds, and that's where Found Child was first, brought up really.
So I imagine Kiratarl is asking me about Found Child.
Okay. Hold on. I'm now having some tech problems.
Are those walls battlements? Like, what is that?
Those are parts of an ancient stone structure that had there's ruins like this all throughout these lands. And
That's
the
so
herders
awesome.
have a tendency to use them for, campsites and stuff. Windbreak, that kind of deal.
That's really cool. So they're really old?
Oh yeah.
Do we have any idea what they're used for? But we don't know.
I think they might know something about them. Hold on. Yeah. Your child doesn't know what they are, but there's plenty of them around here. He tells you that the elders say that the worm's friends used to live here. The ruins probably belong to them.
Worm friends?
Yep.
Worm.
Do you have area
Fascinating.
lore?
Whoever they are.
What's your area lore?
Area lore?
Yeah, Subutai.
Oh, I know you're asking me. I've never heard that. I know animal lore, celestial lore, cult lore, elder race lore,
Homeland lore.
homeland lore. That's 45.
Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. I'll do that right now. I failed. I rolled an 80.
Okay. Yeah, you have no idea.
Damn it. All right. Lars, you look tired.
Just a little bit. I'm good.
Okay, so as the watch goes on, is anybody going to do anything specific?
Get some rest.
Other than any preparations that I would already know need to be done to the animal.
Preparations for what?
Like to skin it and whatever. This is a huge cat, right?
Oh, the
Something's
cat skin.
up with
You
it.
did all that yesterday.
Oh, we did that? Okay, never mind. I'm not worried then. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just chilling. We're sleeping.
You gonna sleep over by your bison out in the woods?
No, I'm gonna bring the bison over to the campfire.
I don't
Then I'm
think so.
sleeping.
Get the animal out of here.
No, he doesn't stink. You stink.
Yeah, well, you stink too because you're riding him all the time. You sleep over there with it.
So the herders are not gonna allow you to bring the buffalo near the fire.
If that happens, then I'll take the buffalo away somewhere else. Sleep with my buffalo.
You're gonna sleep out there?
Well, yeah, buffaloes are warm.
Okay. So you get him to settle all down, lay up, curl up next to him.
Yeah.
Well,
Kara's gonna take her camera and get a picture of this for posterity.
Those windy cameras.
Okay.
And it had a big flash.
I need to check something real quick.
From shoot, they had cameras in like the late 1800s, right? Oh, wait, no, sorry, I meant late 17. Because that's when they got the. Okay, now I need to Google this.
Voskendor, you have to make a nonsense roll. Minus 20.
16. Okay, I was close. I was only like. It wasn't that bad. Dang, okay, that is a lot earlier than I thought. hex.
Brian, how far is each hex?
Each hex is a meter.
Okay.
Since everything we do is in meters.
Can you convert that into American?
3 feet.
I'm kidding, dude.
Oh,
3 1/3 feet. So 3 hexes is 10 feet.
America.
the English would be 3.3. The American is 3.
So I'm not totally dumb. A lot of people ask, did cameras exist in the 1800s? So it was a relevant misunderstanding.
Sure. I wish that would be the dumbest statement you will ever say.
I hope
But
so too.
unfortunately, it will not
Probably won't be, yeah.
be. Speaking from personal experience.
Oh, the Scandor.
Yeah.
The cat pelt. Is that like rolled up with your gear with the by the bison?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we took that with us.
Did you take the pelt with you guys?
Yeah, we're going to ship it up to Clearwine for processing.
I thought we took a paw to show the chieftain.
That's what I recall.
Or we each took a paw. I don't.
Everybody's got a
Subutai took
claw.
Subutai took a paw.
Somebody would. Yeah, Subutai wanted to have something
And I
dripping over his
gave one.
shoulder.
I gave one of the claws to somebody. I think it was Voskandor.
I gave it to Lars.
To
The
Lars.
huge pelt
Put on
out.
his neck.
Yeah, I thought everybody got a claw.
Okay. Well, I thought I got a paw.
I remember that because we talked about how when you make a when you dress it, you wouldn't need all 4 paws. And
Right,
so
yeah.
Subutai took one of the back paws.
The pelt itself has the 2 front paws. The 2 back
Mhm.
paws have been taken off. Subutai's got a whole paw, and then all the claws from the other one. You've got 5 you can distribute out to everybody if they want one.
Yeah.
Which is what I understood happened. Now, I understand the deal is to get the pelt to Lars' brother-in-law, who is an actual tanner, to do, what needs to be done.
Yes.
But I
Right.
thought you guys were going to bring it back with you as you guys went back.
Okay, that's fine too. Perfect.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yours is very well connected.
The Scandor, what's your power?
My power? Hold on. 11.
Roll percentile.
My dice over here.
Is my watch ended?
Not yet.
Okay, you said percentile dice?
Mhm.
Okay. I got 16.
Okay. You open your eyes, feeling there's something not right, as this huge beast leaps at you from the darkness.
Gosh. Another one.
Oh
You can attempt to
Okay,
dodge.
wait a minute.
I can attempt to dodge?
Yep.
All right.
Can we?
Hold
Can
on.
we?
Wait, since I'm on
TP.
duty here, that only looks like it's about 40 meters. I feel like
Not
I
even
have a
that.
chance of seeing that happen.
Hold on.
Through the wall? Behind you?
That's true. Good point.
How about Charine, who's 2 meters away, 3 meters away, tending the horses? Surprised.
I got a 24. I made it by 2. For my dodge.
How much encumbrance do you have on?
How much encumbrance?
Yeah, because your dodge goes down by every point of encumbrance you have.
I'm not wearing any armor. I'm sleeping.
Okay.
So I don't know how much encumbrance I have on. Not a lot? Not enough to make an effect?
It shouldn't then.
Okay. Yeah, well, not having armor on is not going to go well for anybody here. So was I able to dodge out of the way?
Yep. Okay, make another dodge.
And 4.
A 0-4?
Yeah, 0-4.
Okay, make one more. Oh, that was at -20, by the way. This one's at -40.
This one's at -4. There's no way I made this one. 77.
Okay.
So it finally got me.
Yep, it did.
I'm gonna die.
Claw, bite.
Well, your bison will come and gore it to death.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna
Wake
end.
up! Save me! Oh, if it made it bite, I'm so dead.
4, that's left leg still, isn't it?
4 is right leg. For melee?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a right leg.
18 points of damage to your right leg as it bites down on it.
How much do you need for it to be ripped off?
3
Purple?
times. Or more.
3 times? Okay. How
So
much
do you
damage
have
do it
6
do?
in your leg?
I have 7.
Okay.
God.
So, I've got
So we're equal
21
to or double.
for 3.
So you're prone.
Way to go, Gimpy.
You're incapacitated and in shock and cannot act until treated. I do believe that you can do
my
healing
God.
spells, though.
I don't remember something. Dude, heal 1. Cool.
Can I hear him screaming in agony?
Oh, yeah.
or-
Yeah.
At this
can I
point,
scream?
everybody hears what happens. So, Jareen
dodge
gets
too.
startled, can spin around, and sees the giant cat chomping on Voskandor's right leg,
Yep.
Yeah, cross them.
picking him up and shaking him with his jaws.
Wow.
I'm absolutely
We
going
saw what
to
happened
fire at
before.
it as soon as I possibly can, Brian.
Okay, so we got statements of intent. Everybody heard what was happening, can see where it's going. Hey,
I'm gonna
Supatai,
move.
can you see the camera with the map?
Yeah, I'm looking at the map. Yeah,
Okay,
I can.
you
see
see
that.
where you
I
are?
can't see what's going on. Yeah, I can't see what's going on, but I think I could hear screaming.
Right, yeah, but can you see where you are?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, statements of intent, what do you want to do? You said you wanted to get to where you can shoot, right?
Okay, you saw where your pencil was, right? That would be south, right? Well, whatever direction that is, I want to move the other side of the hex from where my cat is. And in that direction, 2 more hexes to the left of that bush. South of the wall. The bush south of the wall. No. Yes.
What?
1 hex south of that. To the left. To the left.
South
To the
is
left.
this direction is south. See the north arrow over
Okay, west. Yeah.
here? Okay, west. So here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to be right there firing an arrow if possible.
Okay, you actually need to be in this hex to get a shot because that tree will be in your way.
Oh, those are trees, not bushes. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, I guess they could be bushes. There's only 1 hex. Okay, yeah. We'll call them
One medium.
bushes.
Okay.
So that's a distance
In
of
any event.
1,
Could be the
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So what do I add to my strike rank to shoot?
A 5.
Add 5.
Yeah. So what does Hjorthorl want to do?
Hjorthorl is becoming friends with Subutai and wants to also defend our friend and ally Voskandor, and he is going to move in the direction that Subutai has, and he is going to use. Trying to find his weapons. I don't see his weapons.
There should be a small block of numbers that are his weapons that are above his armor.
Oh yeah,
Or below his
he
armor.
has a sling. Yeah, he has a sling. So he would like to stand next to Subutai and use a sling.
Okay.
And the cat is going to move beside Subutai.
Okay. Do you want Hortarl to be here or back towards behind you?
Beside me,
Okay.
so you can shoot his sling.
Yeah, that's a
If
better
it's too
spot
far
for.
to shoot his sling.
Oh no, no,
if it's
you're
too
plenty of
far,
room
he's
for
gonna
range.
closer. Yeah.
That's a distance of 7.
That's what we want to do.
Okay, where do you want your cat to go?
Behind Subutai. I'm not ready to sacrifice the cat yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Arrestro, what's V going to do? In fact, he could probably
He's gonna
seen the
move-
cat pouncing.
He's gonna move. I was gonna say he's gonna move towards the sound until he can see what's going on.
Okay,
And
remember
at
the
that
cat
point, he'll-
is huge.
Right. So if he can see the cat from where he is, he'll just sling it from where he is.
Okay, he actually would have come this direction though.
3 and 11.
There we go.
It's a beautiful setup, Brian.
That's a nice little map. I got this from Dark City Games, one of their modules.
I love them.
Okay, so as soon as he clears... So as soon as he clears the wall, he'll be able to see the cat.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 1 hex.
Yep.
Okay? And who has... Kara?
I do.
Okay.
So from the sound, does she know that it's the cat?
What's her intelligence?
Intelligence is 14.
What's her... Does she have... Does she have animal lore?
Skills. Herder 60. I do not see animal lore.
Okay. Roll percentile.
$45.
What was her intelligence again?
$14.
Yeah, she can make that assumption.
Okay. She wants to invoke her passion for the clan. Because this is a clear and present threat to the clan. She's going to use her... I believe she has a sling. Yep. She wants to use her sling, so she's going to use her loyalty to the clan to boost her sling. Is that okay?
That is okay.
All right. That's at 60%.
Oh, don't make your rolls yet. We're doing the same as intent and movement.
So she's going to move to the...
She could clamber up the wall.
No, that's too much time. Or, well, I don't know. How much time would it be?
4 strike ranks.
I'll do that.
3 to walk
Yeah.
around.
She'll get up on the wall. Due west. That's only 4 segments. Ready her sling, and she's going to take an aim shot at its head.
Okay. Since she's climbing up the wall, she won't be able to ready this thing until she gets up there, which is 5 strike ranks on top of the 4.
All right.
Okay.
And it's 3 strike ranks to 3. 12.
Question for Jarina.
Yes.
Can you cast magic and rune magic on the same strike rank? Same turn?
Room magic and what?
Magic and spirit magic. Rune spells and spirit spells.
I believe you can't according to the rules, but I would allow it because the whole purpose of room magic is it's fast. It doesn't take the whole
So
round
rune magic.
to do because it happens on strike rank 1.
Right. So here's what I'm thinking about. Rune magic, you invoke the old passion for loyalty and all that, and cast shield. Then spirit magic casts 2 points of blade sharp on her battle axe, and then move forward and attack if she's got any time left.
Okay, so the room magic will go off on strike rank 1. 5 strike ranks later, she can start her spirit magic. How much spirit magic does she want to do?
2 points. Blade sharp 2, whatever that is.
Yeah, okay, that's 2 points. That's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And what's her dexterity strike rank?
I just saw that. 3.
Okay, so on strike rank 11 is when that spirit magic spell will go off. So she can move 1 hex.
Okay. So, that's what you do.
Okay.
You do all the preparation to move 1 hex. Of course, if the cat lets loose of our poor departed friend and comes after me, then, I'll swipe on 12.
The scan door.
Yes.
Statement of intent.
Trying to live.
My character's unconscious.
Well, he's incapacitated.
Don't you, when you take over half your hit points, you go unconscious?
Oh, no, you go unconscious when your total hit points go to 0.
Oh, okay. Alright, what do I have access to?
But let me double check. I believe the only thing you can do while you're coughing up blood and bleeding to death through your leg is cast healing magic, but I want to double check that.
It's like enraged to stop myself from dying. Because that's exactly what happens. I do have rune points left for it. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Never mind. I was wrong. Berserk takes 2 rune spells. Or 2 rune points. I only have 1.
There should be a reaction to injury thing here somewhere. But I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I think it was a mistake of doing the game system up front and then doing everything individually later on as well. This is where we get results of damage. Okay. Double but not triple, right?
Yes, double now, but not triple.
Yeah, the only thing they can do is try to heal themselves.
Cat. Okay, is this cat continually biting down on my leg? Like, essentially, is my understanding is it going to now drag me to its lair to eat me? Because it has
No,
now caught
it's more
something to
like
eat.
shaking you, like a rag.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, is it an alligator? Why is it shaking me?
It's a cat. It's
Make
playing
sure
with
you're
its
dead.
To make sure I'm dead. All right, I'm gonna use divine intervention then.
Okay.
I'm gonna call upon Stormbolt to smite this cat.
It says, "Do it yourself."
You know what? If you're not gonna wake me up and give me enough stats to dodge 3 attacks, you're gonna kill it yourself. I dodged 2. It's your job.
I'm going to dispatch this massive, frightening beast for attacking our party.
If Stormbolt doesn't do it for me, we'll see.
I'm going to wear its paw like I wore the bear's paw.
So Subutai, we were talking about taking aim shots. I don't think you're on yet. You might want to take an aim shot at the head. The rules are a little more forgiving
that will
than
slow
we
me
thought.
down 5 more, but I think that's like 5 strike ranks. But it's only on 12
I don't
strike
think it
ranks.
slows you down.
It's aim shots are only on strike rank 12.
That is correct.
So if you calculate the 5 strike ranks of movement, would I still be able to do an aim shot with strike rank 12, or do I have to wait till the next round?
You would have to do the math. What's your strike rank?
2?
Like you got
Have a
plenty
clear
of
shot
time.
if you have to.
I couldn't hear that. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Lars?
You got plenty of time.
Yeah, but my question is if an aim shot is only happening on 12, how is an aimed shot affected by a movement?
If you can still take the shot during the round, you can go ahead and make it aimed.
Okay. Then yeah, both of them would want to do that. But I didn't say that earlier. Does that mean I can't just do that next round? Or
No, we're still doing statement of intent.
I was pointed out because we had discussions about it. So
yeah, they would definitely want to take an aim shot at his head, both of them, and wait till strike rank 12, if that's okay.
Whereas Varlanth, I think, will take 2 shots. Moved once, we should be able to go in 4 and 12.
Okay, for divine intervention, because this will happen on strike rank 1 along with the rune spell.
Okay.
You must first permanently sacrifice 1 point of rune magic.
Yep, I have that.
1 rune point. And then state in the precise way that you wish the divine intervention to achieve. Now, you said to smite this beast. What kind of magic does Stormbolt have that would smite a beast? Do you know?
It's got a giant axe.
Yeah, big ol' axe. What do you mean, do I know? There's no type of elemental magic. So, no gods in this pantheon have any abilities that would smite anything other than Yelm and who's the main guy? Orlanth. Those are the only 2 that would have anything that would smite. So essentially, kill it however you seem fit. I'm calling upon my god to kill this beast for killing me. It's essentially the demon is what he's doing. Smite's just a word choice. If we gotta go on words, I can say a storm does it. His name is Storm Bull. So why the heck
Right.
shouldn't he just have the storm pull over and the lightning
Yeah.
bolt hits it? Who knows?
He is the desert wind, the raw power of righteous purifying rage.
Yeah, so in my purifying rage, I die, I don't know, ripping its head off.
Yep.
The buffalo goes crazy and stomps
Yeah,
on
the
it.
buffalo kills crazy and kills it. That's what you think. The buffalo gores it right in
You didn't get
its eye.
Okay, do you have the stats for your bison?
No, because we didn't make stats for the bison.
Okay. Got something to write them down with?
No, but I got some to type on. I have something to type on. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I mean, the idea that I have now is that Stormbolt then, what's it called? When the ghost takes over, possesses the bull or my bison to kill the beast. That would be, I guess, the only way I can see it. Without saying something silly like Stormcloud comes in.
Right, no, that's good. That'll work.
Cool.
His butt attack is at 50%.
That's headbutt, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He sits down on your head and does 2d10 plus 3d6 damage.
Jesus.
On strike ranks 8.
Ouch. That would be painful.
Okay, so I know what's going to happen, but let's see if it does. Where did Divine Intervention go?
No.
All of that for
Probably like
roll well.
10% chance.
Okay, roll
3%
percentile.
chance it goes off. What's the chance it goes off?
What's your power?
9.
45. Oh, wait. No, maybe it's 9. No, yeah, it's 9. It is your power. You have to roll your power or less.
I thought it goes off, but if you roll higher than your power, it sucks your soul.
No, you lose that
kills
much
you.
power, and if it is your power, you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out.
Power or higher, you're dead.
Yeah.
No, if it's
over,
higher than
then
your
it doesn't
power,
happen.
nothing happens.
Gonna die anyway.
Well, that's a different.
Yeah, it's
Die,
over.
but you die, but for a different reason.
Well,
He's a ragdoll at the moment.
Yeah. The cat is playing with its
such
toy.
a
Just be glad the first 2 attacks missed.
You mean missed? I dodged them.
Yeah, they missed you.
I dodged them. There's a difference.
Yeah, imagine if it was 2 paws in a bite.
If it was 2 paws, then we'd have something else happening too.
No,
Because
he would be dead. Because the first one,
it's claw bite, and then
I had 3 HP left, so
Then
I
the-
would've died after the second claw. If I didn't dodge any of them, I would have died after the second claw minimum. So the bite would have been to him to eat me.
Did you roll percentile?
Yeah, I told you 41.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, nice thought.
He was shot. He's pretty sure he's dead, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
well,
also on
maybe.
strike rank 1, we have a rune spell going off, correct?
Yes. So I do what? Hatred first
What are you using the hatred
to
for?
inspire myself.
Hatred of what?
I'm not hatred, loyalty to the clan.
Okay,
here.
and what do you
I like
want
that,
to
you know, we're
inspire with your
getting-
loyalty to clan?
What do I want to inspire?
Right. What gets the plus 20 if you make your clan loyalty roll?
Does it have the list of rune points? Passions. I'm looking at the character sheet here.
Yeah.
Doesn't you don't have the
It's kind of messy, but it's in there somewhere.
for the mental and power rune numbers. Excuse me.
You might want to impassion a weapon attack. Not sure
Well, I
why
was
you're
going to make sure. I thought you do that to do for the runes. You wanted so I can have better shot at passing the rune spell.
You can. That's why I'm asking. What is it that you want to improve with the loyalty passion roll? If you want to improve your rune casting, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay. So the rune should be air. What's your air rune? It should be right after your. You've got your stats, your characteristics, and then you got like hit points and movement and dex strike rank and side strike rank, and then you have your runes, and then you have your rune points.
Oh, okay. I'm
and
looking
then your
for
rune spells.
Okay, I see them. I was looking for 12 of them. You only list the 2 highest, I guess. So air, yeah, 60%. Rolled a 16, so it went off. So I had 20% to. Wait a minute. That's wrong. My loyalty was 60%, and that went off.
Okay. And so you're going to add 20 to your air rune for casting the shield spell,
20,
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your air rune?
20% chance. 80% chance, and I rolled a 41, so it went off.
Okay. So that. How many rune points you putting into that?
One, I guess. The shields, yeah, 1.
For every rune point, the shield spell will absorb 2 points of damage and give you 2 points of counter magic.
Excuse me.
Desperate. I might as well go all 3.
She has 3 rune points?
So that
Okay.
3 rune points.
Okay, so that's 6 points of protection and 6 points of counter magic.
Really not familiar with the counter magic.
When she has magic cast on her, it has to overcome the counter magic to be effective.
Ah, okay. All right, and then later on I'll do the 3 ranks later. I do the spirit magic, right?
No, 5 ranks later, you can start casting the spirit magic,
5
which takes your dex strike rank
ranks. Okay.
plus 2, because it's a 2-point spell.
Okay, 5. So on 5. All right.
Okay, so everybody's got their strike ranks figured out. Okay, strike rank 2, anything? Strike rank 3. Strike rank 4? Okay, on strike rank 4. Okay, go ahead.
My first slingshot goes in 4. And I missed.
Okay. And in strike rank 4 is when the shaking ragdoll takes 15 points of damage.
And he is done.
Strike rank 5?
Dead or just do
He's
the
totally
rune
dead.
spell? I mean, spirit magic. So that's power times 5.
Your spirit magic goes on your dex strike rank plus the number of magic points used to cast plus 5 plus the one you used when you cast the rune magic. So that's 8 plus your dex strike rank. It all adds up. we lost Pete.
Oops.
He'll be back. He doesn't go on 5.
Right. Anybody else on 5? Strike rank 6? Strike rank 7? Strike rank 8?
Yes. Headbot goes off. It's a. Oh, that's a what? I just rolled a natural 1.
Your what goes off?
The headbutt from the bison.
The bison is cavalry trained, not war trained.
The thing you told me to write down doesn't even happen.
Well, the divine intervention would have happened. If the divine intervention worked, the bison would have berserked and attacked the cat.
Oh. Okay, yeah. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, Stormbull would have berserked the bison and allowed it to attack.
You ought to get something for rolling a 1, though.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
The bison runs away.
Yeah, cool. Bison survives.
Anybody else? 8? Strike rank 9. Strike rank 10? Strike rank 11.
Okay. I do my spirit magic, right?
Yep, the Blade Sharp 2.
Power times 5 roll.
Power times 5, exactly.
And I succeeded.
Okay, so that's Blade Sharp 2, correct?
So Blade Sharp 2, and I take the 1 step forward. End of round. So I'm all buffed up, ready to get killed next.
Yeah, and that Blade Sharp 2 gives you plus 10% to hit and plus 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, strike rank 12.
Yes, my second shot.
Okay.
And all the aim shots.
I missed.
Okay.
Subutai is going.
Yep.
And he rolls a 7 out of a 90. A 94.
Okay, that's a special.
Okay. Location is an 8.
8.
And
That's the hindquarters.
okay, since I aimed, does that impact the roll at all?
Oh, that's right. You were aiming. What were you aiming at?
His head.
Okay, so it's a head location, not the hindquarters.
And it's not 97, it's half your chance to hit,
That's right.
plus modifiers.
But he didn't have any modifiers.
Size of the
Oh.
target.
45.
Okay.
That's true. 7's still a special.
So
though.
yeah. All right. So roll damage.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's right. A special for an arrow is an impale, which is max damage plus roll damage. So that's 1d6 plus 1 plus 7.
Okay. Roll a 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 7, 12. I got you, Voskandor.
Vaskindor appreciates it from the grave.
See about that. All right, so that's 12. Now, Kiritaro is going to shoot the sling.
Okay?
He also is aiming at the head. And his skill is 50%. So does that mean it's 25?
That is
aiming at the
correct.
head? All right, well, here we go, everyone. 88. It's a miss.
Okay.
And he feels very disappointed in himself watching Subutai just sink that right into its head.
Okay. Statement of intent. The beast.
There are people that haven't gone yet,
On 12?
correct?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Kara was inspiring herself with her loyalty to clan at 60%.
Okay, roll.
And why didn't that work?
Because you got a
That's
slash
amazing.
in there. It's just D.
Oh.
You didn't even do the R, just D100.
Okay. She succeeds in her inspiration.
So she got a plus 20 on her. What?
Sling.
Okay.
She's aim shot to the head. 50% is 25 plus 20 is 45.
Yep.
Yes! She got it.
But that's not a special. That's a hit, though.
It's a D8.
Didn't you say there's a large target bonus?
That's the hit.
There is,
Percentages.
but, yeah. So it's a D8, I believe, for the sling. 6 points to the head.
Kara.
That's Kara.
enough.
Yeah.
He goes
Kara.
unconscious.
Woohoo!
Beautiful. Kara. Beautiful.
She's like, yeah.
I'm going to run over to Kara and,
She's
I
on
I know what my intent is for the next round.
yeah.
I thought I would run over and see if I could do any healing on this
Yeah,
poor dead
of course.
person.
Yeah,
Yep.
you do that while I chop this beastie thing. It went down awful fast.
So
Yeah,
at
I want to
Yeah.
check on
the wall.
Kara.
Kara's
Bang him in
going,
the
All
head.
those hits to the head and that impale's what did it.
What?
Two
No,
impale. Okay.
she did the last shot. She did it.
No. Tic-tac got it.
That's what she's saying. Look, I got him. I got
That's why we have a
I
hunter in
wasn't
our
trying to
party.
metagame. I
him.
wasn't trying to metagame. I was trying to let Michael know what we were talking about before he logged on. So
Well,
it didn't work.
Kara basically
But we
blew
lost.
him over after he was on his tippy toes falling over.
So
That's
is
why we have a hunter.
Iskandar dead, forever dead?
Unfortunately, yes, he
Pretty
is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was pretty sure of that after the first attack, because it's an animal. And I had 3 HP left, so it's just gonna keep going into me. So there's no real survival rate, which is why he
We did the
tried to
divine intervention.
divine intervention. Yeah, see if he
Yep.
could roll low enough to blow the beast up in some way, revenge for dying. But yeah, he is most definitely.
Yes,
Do we have to fight out the killing of the cat, or we assume he's unconscious? We're going to get easy shots at it.
Yeah, he's unconscious. You can kill him.
now,
So,
After I wait-
Angrelar, do you know any way
we-
to save?
we could have these.
Three-
We could have these herders all make divine intervention rolls to save poor this Kandor.
Yeah, I would say to Angrelar and whoever else is present, what can we do to save Voskandor?
I don't know. I don't know if that's if that's kind of a game master thing, whether, spending a non-player character's rune points and possibly expending their power.
Well, my character doesn't have any room points.
Yeah, not for a stranger, even though he was very helpful.
But for the next 25 minutes, I'm really buffed up and ready to kill something.
Yeah.
Ranger.
I mean, I think we're metagaming, but
Yeah, well, we definitely are.
Yeah.
But I've already.
I'd rather
come to
not.
terms with them dying. Did you get my DM? Brian, Dad,
Where?
to Brian 1187. Made it a while ago after the cat first bit me.
I think it's sad that we lost a member of the party.
Well, this time we can. Subutai and is the only party member there, so you get to do what you want with that cat pelt now,
Yeah, it's all yours.
or the.
Brian,
I've got 2.
To
Or
deliver
we can
some
put
really
it on
bad
the-
news to the group.
Bring back that buffalo. He's gone to the great herd in the free roaming
Sky-
area.
Yeah, the great bird in the sky.
Roll up another one.
Yeah, that's what I was texting. That's what I messaged my dad about. I'm trying to make
No,
something interesting. Why
not
not?
that. Because
Well,
I'm.
you said
Wait. Well,
you
if you
said
can
I
give me a
could.
justification on why, then yes.
All right.
I think the cat was going to get the buffalo, and when you said I'm going to sleep by the buffalo, you sealed your fate.
Yeah, I sealed my fate there. I'm
So-
okay with that though.
To snap back into the game, I would like to bury Voskandor if there's nothing I can do to save Voskandor.
We actually do funeral pyres for this culture.
Yeah.
I would like to burn Voskandor and whatever is most solemn and respectful as a member of my party.
Yep, and everyone will help you. That won't be a problem.
Brian?
Yeah.
So, question on the timing of all of that, if we could.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the second round that he went to 0, correct?
Yes. The second round, the cat bit down or whatever. It swung me around, and I did 15 points of damage, which put me at negative 13. Sorry, negative 12.
Oh, we never finished the second round, right?
Well, the round ended at 12 when Kara knocked the cat unconscious. So the second round did finish.
Okay, so can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So the question being, when does death actually occur?
How many hit points does Voskandor have? Total?
In total, 21.
What's his healing rate?
For a week.
4?
For a week.
Okay, so the mechanic I have is there'll be 4 melee rounds before the spirit leaves the body.
Okay, so isn't it true that first aid can be used to stabilize someone?
This is a D&D.
No,
No,
there is a first aid thing, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I have my character's got first aid skill 30%.
Everybody has
Heal wounds.
vaguely.
First aid.
Yeah, I have heal
What
wounds.
to
Yeah.
do in the injury or shock? How do you use materials?
So
First
it's
aid,
not
one
heal
melee
wounds
round
that
can
we
stop an adventure
we
from
need
bleeding or
first
dying
aid.
of their wounds.
used to stabilize a dying person. That's what we need. First, if you just put hit points into them, that's not going to stop him from dying.
Well, first aid will stop bleeding to death.
In bold text, it says an injury that immediately kills an adventurer cannot be treated with first aid.
Is that the case we have here?
Don't know.
Technically
But
counts
it
as
does
2
say,
injuries.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
first
3
aid
hit
bit-
points.
it takes 1 melee round if the intent is to stop an adventurer from dying of their wounds.
There we go.
Where is that?
It's under first aid.
Second
Takes a
paragraph.
whole meeting.
But that's the same paragraph that says an injury that immediately kills an adventurer cannot be treated with first aid. So
But that's not the case that we have
Right.
here.
That's triple damage
Yeah.
to the head, chest, or abdomen. That's an instant kill.
okay.
This was 15 points when he only had 3 left, right?
Right.
And yeah, listen, I have a rune magic heal wounds.
Everybody does. It's a common
So,
spell.
so just so you know, Michael, heal wounds isn't going to stop him from dying.
I see. That won't stabilize them.
Correct.
Then there's I have heal spirit magic. Is that different?
It is, but it's
Again,
lesser.
That is-
Again, healing damage, oddly as
Stop
it may
him from
sound, isn't going to stop him from dying. The application of the first aid skill, at least as I've understood it, will stabilize him. Once he's stabilized, then you can start pumping hit points into him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
they
the
don't-
good news.
You gotta-
Okay. Can I
They
interject?
don't
The good
use-
news is Hiratarl has first aid, although Subutai does not. So I would like to attempt at least on Hiratarl's.
Well, let's get the ruling satisfied first. If we can save them, great.
RuneQuest
If
does
not,
not use the term stabilize. It does say
Well-
that the first aid skill lets an injured adventurer stop bleeding to death, which is a specific state of reaction to injury where you're losing 1 point a round for bleeding.
It says to stop an adventurer from bleeding or dying of their wounds.
Now, where is that? Because I'm not seeing it.
That's the very first sentence of the first paragraph, the one that I read earlier.
On page 149?
On page 177.
Ah, okay. That's why. See, they got
Under
first
the
aid in
first
different
aid
places,
skill.
too.
they do.
Yeah,
Sure.
apparently.
177, right?
Okay, here we go.
177 is what I'm looking at.
Sounds pretty cut and dry.
Okay.
Well, we've had this conversation before, and
No.
I just want to make sure that we're being consistent with what we're doing.
No, exactly.
So Hiratarl is the only character I know of there that has first aid.
Yeah, you should.
Well, the herders will know who has the highest first aid skill.
All the herders.
Yeah. Varlanth is 30.
Yeah.
Kara is 30.
And Jareen is 30. So
Hiratarl is 40.
Okay.
there you go.
He's going to attempt it now, okay?
Yep, roll it.
So we
47. Failed.
I didn't hear what the adjudication was.
Hiratarl is
Adjudication.
attempting first aid and failed.
No, the adjudication
Okay.
is, yes, it does specifically state bleeding death or dying
First
of their
aid kit.
wounds, and he would have died of his wounds. Even though that statement's not in the first aid under the healing section.
Yeah.
It's under first aid in the skilled section.
Sounds to me like multiple people wrote this book.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, if
That happened.
unsuccessful, you can try again the next round.
How many rounds can you try?
Until you're dead.
So 4 rounds.
Yep,
Oh, I thought he's.
I'll
the
attempt
spirit
again.
leaving the body.
Second attempt.
Is it?
34. Successful.
Woohoo!
Well done, Hiratarl, says Subutai.
Okay, so you managed to tourniquet his upper thigh, because his leg is mangled beyond repair.
Mm-hmm.
This man needs grave help. This man is in grave condition. He needs help.
Stop using the word grave.
Yeah, please.
We just got him out of the grave.
Kara says.
Okay.
So are there?
So he's no
Is there
longer
rune
dying,
magic that will?
Okay, great.
but he is negative how many hit points?
At the moment, negative 12.
Okay, well, we can work on that.
So long term, is magically regrow a limb or repair a limb?
Yes.
Yes.
There are a couple ways to do that.
Yeah, you
Haven't-
can
okay,
literally
cool.
reattach limbs, and it's still attached to me, so we're good.
Okay,
It
I
just
don't
doesn't look like a leg anymore.
Right.
I don't have a
That's why you have a
crystal,
buffalo.
but
One.
I do have spirit magic.
Yeah, someone go get the buffalo. It's alive. Go save it.
Okay, so I don't have a crystal, but I do have spirit magic.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
have
you know,
10 points of magic points.
Yeah, I assume we can pump healing in him, so he's up to full.
Yeah, and you
Yep,
can
up
apply
to full
first aid
hit points.
twice to his, what's left of his leg.
That's right. He took 2 wounds. So first aid can be applied to the other wound.
Okay, so should I roll again?
Yeah.
And actually, first aid can be applied to both wounds.
Yes,
right?
yes,
'Cause
both wounds.
Yeah.
So I do need to roll again.
Yep. Roll twice.
Okay.
How much does first aid heal, though?
Little bit.
D3.
D3?
Believe it or not, I was successful. I rolled a 31.
Okay, roll again.
This time, unsuccessful.
Okay.
84.
So roll a d3.
2.
Okay. So he's now minus 10.
Yay!
Tara is going to use her heal 2, and she will spend 6 points of power, or mana.
No, it's magic points.
Magic points, I'm sorry. Yeah,
You're getting your systems confused again.
I am. So that's 6 more hit points.
And what did she use to do that?
Just to heal
Heal.
2. Now, I
Wait,
do need her to
it's
roll
not
because
two.
if she fumbles, she loses magic points without healing.
Okay,
She's
so
got-
Mike's NPC also has heal too. Or
Most
land.
of them do.
Yeah, the spiel. Yeah, the
Mine
spirit.
didn't. Mine had mobility and blade jump.
And that's what I was saying. I assume between all of us, we can pump up his.
So he'd be rested up in the morning. 24 hours, he gets a couple more back.
Mhm.
Wake up.
What happened
You know,
to
it's-
your leg?
Really interesting about Hero Tarl is his skill of first aid is 40%, but he has no healing skill at all.
It's funny.
He's got to heal 1.
Where do you see that?
Wait!
Oh, there it
that's-
is.
that's
Spirit magic. I
metagaming.
apologize. I take that back.
Yeah, he's got to heal. So anyway, it seems like between all of them, there's plenty of
Mhm.
mana to bring him conscious.
Yeah, I'm saying unless the game master is planning on trying to run down everybody's magic points and then spring a third cat on. In which case, we should determine how many magic points we've all spent getting him back up to.
We should figure that out.
Or maybe
anyway.
some beastie coming in out of the upland marsh.
No, yeah, we should figure that out. So Kara just spent 6. Hirotar would like to contribute to this effort as well. I guess Hirotar needs to roll for heal 1.
Well, if he's going to do like half of his magic points worth, then you don't really need to be worried about the actual rolling of dice.
Well, he has. I don't understand how an acolyte can be better than Subutai, but he is pretty much, except for the bow and arrow. But his skill is like. No, his magic points are 14.
Well, he's got a power of
Got
14.
14.
Damn. Okay, so he wants to use 7.
And
That would put me at positive 3.
Kara did what? 6, right?
6.
And Jareen's doing how many?
Well, she's used 2 and she's got 11, so she could use half of that, 4.
And V?
To contribute.
Yeah, Varlanth has 11, so he can contribute all but a couple, say 9.
Well, I don't think they'd go more than below half because you don't know what's going to happen in the middle of the night.
That's
That's
fair,
another
okay.
5, though, right?
That's another 5. Yep.
So what does that put you at, Buskandor?
That puts me at positive 12.
That was 24 points of healing and first aid?
Yeah. With all the healing points, yeah.
22. Well, 24
Really?
from.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was that high. Okay, so in the morning he will wake up feeling miserable.
Oh,
Where's my
buffalo.
leg?
It's still there. It's all wrapped up.
Most of it is not
Yeah.
there though.
Yeah, you
A
just,
good chunk
you
of
just
it
need
is
to
all
find
over the
somebody
grass.
with the 3-point room heals, the heal body, I think it is.
Where's my buffalo?
It's wandering around somewhere in the area,
I'll
so you'll be able to
after
call it
work.
back. Yeah.
It'll come back to me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dang, I know you didn't like my character, but I didn't think you hated it that much.
I do not
You
hate
know
your
it.
character.
I rolled well. You're mad about
Oh,
it.
wait. No. Voskandor can make a power times 3 roll.
Okay, what's this for?
Roll it and find out.
Natural 4 again.
Okay.
004.
When this thing bit down on you, you could see intelligence in its eyes.
So it knew what it was doing.
Yeah.
That means it wasn't just trying to eat food.
That is correct.
I need to find these cats, and I'm gonna kill all of them.
You gonna share that with anybody?
I'm gonna keep that to myself until the rest of the party's here. I'm not telling the herders that.
Okay, later on, about midday, everybody else will show up.
Next day.
Well, the next morning, yeah. Because we
Well,
went to
I
the
got
morning,
something
because the
to
morning's
tell
when
you
he
guys.
woke up.
Man, you guys missed some real action.
Kara's gonna say, I killed another one! She's pointing at her sling.
Subutai just shakes his head. Does nothing.
In about 10 seconds, they killed it.
And
They
this
killed
was
it.
the stone that did it in. I'm keeping this, because this is a lucky stone.
Yeah, I think you should.
Gotta put a mark on the stone.
I had help. Somebody shot it also in the head.
Yeah,
But,
that's what did
yeah.
it.
That's the arrow sticking in the eye.
Yeah.
The arrow sticking out of its brain.
How much damage was that arrow?
I think it was
15.
12.
It was a lot, because it was that
12.
pale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the next morning, everybody else comes up. They see poor Voskandor all laid out with his leg all wrapped up with these huge holes in it,
Mm-hmm.
and pieces
Toes
of
facing the wrong way.
muscle all torn away.
Oh man. They
That's
have
a
they have
human.
medical morphine, or they have magical morphine.
Nope,
Oh no.
but we don't deal
Can I
with pain
sell
in this
anything
game. Just hit points.
yet? Oh, okay, darn. Alright, sounds good. I feel like that'd be
So does he have temporary, mobility issues, or is he just fine now
Oh no, he's got all
Just
kinds of
don't do it.
mobility issues.
Yeah,
until he gets some really serious?
yeah, he needs like
Just
it's a
magical
3-point.
yeah, I need a
room.
priestess to fix my
Yeah,
leg.
you need Shalana, Roy, or maybe Ernalda might have that
Yeah.
kind of spell.
It's called Heal Body. We could look and see which cult.
I
have.
also know that
There's also a heal limb spell, if I
Stormbolt-
remember right. I'm sorry, what was
Stormbolt
that?
Has connection. I also know Stormbolt, the cult itself, has connections with priestesses of Ronaldi, or
Right.
Alda. I know they have a special connection. So
I think it's Aretha, isn't
mean-
it?
Yeah.
Because she's the herd mother. Ernalda's not the herd
Sorry.
mother, she's the earth mother. Although knowing Ernalda, she was probably one of his wives as well.
yeah, no, it's when
She was
you
married to
become- I know
everybody.
It's one of Ronaldo's daughters. Yeah.
you have to be as a Stormbolt
Yeah. Heal
Storm
Body.
Lord. You cannot marry. You have to marry a Earth priestess
You can only
Heal
marry
like that. Yeah.
an earth priestess.
If you want to marry, you have to marry an Earth priestess. So,
Yeah.
so And so that was.
And
just
I would
my
say
thing.
the society says every healthy member has responsibility to the clan to procreate.
So, so government mandated wife.
No, just, societal pressure. You're 21. You should have been married 3 years ago. At least for 1 year.
Sure.
I think some of us were in the war.
Yeah, I was. You know how many battles I fought? Yeah,
Exactly.
I was like 16. I'd already killed a dozen people.
Kill or be
This
killed.
guy has gone through a lot.
Yeah.
I think he's all right with not marrying someone at 20.
Heal Body
No.
is a 3-point rune spell. Any severed limbs are reattached or regenerate as if new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just gotta pay for that.
Well, find it. Who's got it?
Any Earth Priestess. It's only 3 points.
Well,
so it
not
should be,
any
like,
Earth Priestess.
No, because they're
It
only
says
certain.
at a temple, though, right?
It's only
someone
going
who's
to be
conducting-
certain, like. It's because it's special rune magic. So like Shalena Alroy has it. It'll be interesting to see.
Okay, the
Aretha-
Earth
Aretha
Priestess
does-
Temple.
Aretha does not have it.
You know the city with the queen? What's it called?
Clearwine or
That's
Boldholm?
Ernalda.
Our
It
queen.
is. Heal Body is a Ernalda rune magic. So a Ernalda priestess might have it.
The queen that we've been speaking to rather often. Where is she stay?
Clearwine.
Clearwine.
Okay, in Clearwine there is a temple of Ronalda, correct?
Yes.
And is there a high priestess?
There's a high priestess, yes.
Yes,
Per-
alright.
Perhaps we should just go there and ask instead
That's
of.
exactly what I'm talking about. Let's just go there and ask. If there's a high priestess there, let's just ask her, hey, do you know how to do this? How much does it cost?
It doesn't
Yes.
seem like you can go anywhere.
I mean,
It is a,
you can
it is a
even-
possibility. It is a
All right.
possibility. It is a cult spell.
That's why he's the Buffalo Raptor.
Aretha priestess,
Yeah.
an Aretha priestess might know it, simply from being it's an associated cult. Eldraya provides it, so it's conceivable from that direction for an Aretha priestess, but an older priestess, which is more likely to be at hand.
Well, let's deal with where we are.
That's true.
So we're at camp, right?
Yep.
Is it our intention to just bail on the herders at this point, or shall we continue on with our mission?
Well, there's the mission.
I think we need to see if there's any more of these.
I think we probably track these things.
Right.
Well, one obvious thing is that if Subutai is going to tell us, if Foskander is going to tell us what he saw in the cat's eyes, then that leaves the
Yes, once
question:
everyone gets there, I'll pull them aside. and have their-
why is there intelligence in a wild beast? If there's
Exactly. There shouldn't be. It shouldn't know what it's doing.
Right.
So something either is making it like that or gave it that ability.
Likes talking.
All right, my question for the GM then is, since my movement is restricted, however, mounted combat, is that affected by me sitting on my bison? Can I
You
just
will
sit
not
there
be able to
and-
mount your bison properly in this condition, no.
What do you mean by I would not? I mean, of course I wouldn't be able to. Would someone else be able to help me mount it properly?
No, you're not going
We
to be
can
able to ride the
rig 'em up.
bison. We do not have stirrups. So you're going to be using your knees to hold yourself in place, and you've only got one.
Okay. You don't have stirrups.
so we got to do a litter, right?
Yeah, you can do
Check.
a travois. Off the back of the bison, that's easy.
It's just,
And it's strawberry ice cream day, by the way.
Oh,
well,
lucky you.
thanks.
Gee.
Think about the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Nice GM.
Offering us all that nice ice cream. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, so we're gonna
With
rig up a
strawberries.
good boy.
You could sit on it and not.
That's fine, but
And it
don't we
could
want to
walk.
figure out what's going on
That's
with this
silly.
intelligent
Hold
saber-toothed
on,
cat?
I'm gonna come
Also,
argue with you really quick.
So,
Actually,
so you couldn't fight from it. That seems pretty reasonable, but it's not unreasonable that you just ride, right?
actually, I could learn heal body if I had the, because Arnaldo, the associated
Careful with my
Arnaldo cult
maps.
for my cult provides heal body. I'll have to think about that.
Without using your left leg. Go watch a video of a buffalo walking. And don't step on my
anyway,
map.
he's on a sled.
Yeah, Travoy's easy. That's not a problem. So what is the plan?
Well, where's what we're talking about? Is there more to discover, or are we going back home? I think there's more to discover.
I think we try. Yes, I think we try to get our excellent found child hunter here to see if he can try tracking where this cat came from to see if we can find any more of these beasts.
Let's do that.
I'd love
Okay.
to.
Subutai, what is your tracking skill?
78, sir.
Roll it.
66.
Okay. You'll be able to follow this cat's trail, which, by the way, you will notice that it came a beeline from this direction way back. And it circled around this side and came off from over there. So this creature came up towards camp on the southeast side. At a certain point, stopped, circled around,
Outed us.
and then came straight in almost from the west.
Question.
Yeah.
Where it stopped, could it see the entire camp?
Sure sounds like it.
When you say see, what do you mean?
Observe.
So what I'm envisioning is it came toward the camp, it stopped, and then went counter or clockwise around the camp.
Okay, yes.
From where it stopped, that vantage point looking toward the camp, what can I see?
The bushes, the walls, where the cattle
Can I
were
see-
penned up.
Okay, can I see people moving around?
You? Oh,
Can I
yeah.
see
Yeah.
Can I see the buffalo?
You can see where the buffalo would have been. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if
You
it
can
was
see that bush.
attracted to the buffalo.
Okay, so it's not unreasonable to suspect that it could see Boskandor, and it came after him.
Certainly.
Because he had the pelt.
He's the one who hit him the other one in the head.
Right.
Yeah, it killed its wife.
So the question is, is this male or female?
This one is
This
male.
one's male.
So how did it know that Boskandor killed it? We're making some assumptions here,
Well,
but
we're making assumptions based on the fact that my dad asked me specifically who has the pelt. I said I haven't.
well,
No, it's perfectly logical too.
I don't see any metagaming going on here. It came in, surveyed the camp, went clockwise around it, and then it came straight at you.
Yeah, and
So-
your weapon is was lodged in its mate.
Yep.
So its smell is, animals can smell like,
Yeah, its blood is definitely all over.
I'm sure cats can smell very well.
And if we haven't said it earlier, we are dressing this one out as well.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I think we should track this back from where it came. And
Come with me?
yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
Well,
Come on,
everybody's going,
Lars.
aren't you?
We're not going alone. We need to go on Mars.
I found a...
Now, the
know what?
herders are still
We
taking
should
care of the
bring
cattle,
Kara.
so they won't.
Kara
Right,
is a
that's what
mighty
I was
warrior.
about to say. I assume the herders are not, but the rest of us are.
Dad.
Well,
I think we need Kara to protect the camp because she killed the last one.
yeah, well, if we want to be safe on this expedition, we should bring Kara.
Oh, you make a good argument. She's
Well, I might be able to argue my point of being usable if my father will watch this video I sent him of a buffalo walking.
What? What are you trying?
Watch the video of the buffalo and tell me you could sit on it.
Yeah, okay, maybe you can sit on it, but can you fight from it?
I can shoot a bow, yes. So
Can-
the idea is, can I sit on it and pull the bowstring back?
One-legged? I don't know how you could.
Yeah,
One-legged.
that's a reach.
Really?
Yeah.
I shot
Yeah.
a bow.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
take a
Shot
quick
bow
break.
sitting
I'll be back.
down.
You don't have any control over the animal.
I do. It's a cavalry animal.
No,
No.
No, you don't, because you
your-
need both knees.
I'm
But
sorry. to
watch the
distract,
video.
but who is going to go on this tracking expedition?
I'm going.
Okay, who else is going?
A restaurant.
Yeah, restaurant.
Is Angrelar going?
I'll stay with the camp. It's a good excuse for me to take a
Voskendor.
5-minute break.
You just keep an eye out on the door. Okay, I guess we're taking a 5-minute break. Is that accurate?
He's
Okay.
staying at the camp. We can go on.
So
Right, yeah. Either
we're
way.
tracking, and I can keep tracking, or do I need to roll again?
No, you do not need to roll again.
How does that work, Brian? How far away are we now from the camp?
Just-
I think so.
He's frozen.
Maybe a couple hours?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
He hasn't moved or said anything.
It's the video that Aiden sent him.
Yeah, I DDoSed my own house.
There we go. At least we know who to
Yeah.
blame.
Is that better?
It's simply just a buffalo walking. on the
Can you
side
hear
of
me
the road.
now?
And the argument is its back is barely moving, so I can sit on its back without it me being affected whatsoever.
But that's not the issue, though, is it?
No.
Okay, the issue would be making it move in the direction I want to move, right?
It's the ability to control the animal in a combat situation. If you're trying to shoot a bow from the back of an animal in combat, or running,
40 feet away
I-
where an animal's not scared of the thing I'm shooting at.
you don't know that.
Where
We
it's
don't.
standing still.
Aiden, you're making specious arguments. It's not a question of whether you can sit on it. It's whether you can control it and fight. And you can't
I,
do that with a leg you can't use.
I don't even
Alright,
see
somebody
how you
needs-
can
needs-
sit on it with just one leg.
Well, I don't have a problem with him just sitting on it. It's a question of whether he can control the animal in a situation like that. You can say, I'm going to stand on the ground and shoot my bow. Hey, that's great. That's totally different than riding an animal. The alternative way to look at this is, sure, you can do it, but you've got negatives to your ride skill, which is going to impact your bow skill or anything else that you want to do. So what's the negative? And that would be a question for Brian, but it's going to be like an absurd thing to do, which is my...
5-minute break because Brian's not even here.
Yeah, it looks like he's rebooting.
I'll be back in a minute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was that stupid video. That and what's it called? Microsoft Edge, because it's the default loader for things online, and for some reason
Why
it took
is that?
freaking
Why have
forever.
you not fixed that?
I don't use
Why
Edge.
is- Well, yeah, I know. My default is Chrome. So when I click on something, like if I clicked on that, it opens up right on my Chrome tab. That means your computer is set up to open up a link through Microsoft Edge. You can fix that. You just have to set Chrome as your.
Yeah, okay.
You'll never have to use Microsoft Edge again.
So, Michael took a little break while you were rebooting.
Yeah, I could hear everybody. I just
Oh,
stepped out
okay.
of the server and came back.
So, since we're in this little break, you want to comment on the
And a special scan.
Okay. They're the remains of a few carcass of cattle here.
And a horse?
No.
Fresh horse? Fresh horse carcass?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. It didn't get to take it away from us, did it?
No, it didn't.
No.
search?
Roll.
Can we?
Roll the search now.
Sure.
Is this kind of beast edible?
The
Holy shit!
saber-toothed
I
cats?
just rolled it. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Although I'm sure there's somebody
Damn,
somewhere
I'm
that says you
searching.
can.
I just rolled a 3 for my search.
There you
Good.
Yum.
Yeah, there is nothing here.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so we know that there's nothing there,
Is there evidence that this is where they're living?
or they were living. But we don't find anything in the cave. Is that what you're saying? We don't see or hear anything in the cave.
No, the cave is very shallow. There's a couple of carcass from cattle. So they're here for some time, but not necessarily very long.
Okay.
I'd like to put a check next to my search, having successfully searched.
Yep.
So, Subutai, can you cast around for any other tracks? I think we know where the herders are moving the cattle, so we'd be looking for tracks that wouldn't be going out in that direction, but coming in from somewhere else.
Happy to, old friend.
Well,
So I'm going to go outside the cave. Okay.
Well, you remember the other
I really
other
wish I had a
tribe.
camera, but I rolled a 4.
Yay.
okay. There are a few
4.
series of tracks going into and out of the cave.
Okay, a 4 out of 78.
Yes. But he was looking around in the, outside of around the
Mhm.
cave.
Yeah.
Not,
So it
Is he
doesn't appear
trying to-
that the other tribe was working with the
right.
cats.
That's kind of what we're looking for, is to see if there's anything other than these two cats coming in and out of this cave. Is there something else moving away from the cave, kind of following the herders along?
What'd you roll, Subutai?
Rolled a 4.
Nope.
0, 4.
He's pretty
Out of
sure it's just the 2
78.
cats. There's one larger set of prints, and one's just a little smaller than them, but just those 2.
Well, I'm still baffled, you guys, because I'm positive that I was able to track any kind of remnants of any tracks here, and there's just 2 cats. So I think we eliminated the problem.
It appears to be.
But it's-
Yeah, but this doesn't seem like where they're actually nesting, right? I'm not getting that sense. Am I wrong about that?
Well, I
They
mean,
could
I
have been
know that the
following
tracks
through.
indicate there's only 2 animals, and they're both dead. So I think we may have solved this mystery.
Right, but where did they come from? That's the question I have.
Could they have been regular, normal saber-toothed tigers that were
Can you expand on your
empowered
thoughts
somehow?
there? Because I'm not following. Because if they're dead, I'm not being flippant, Lars, but I don't understand. Like, who cares? Like, where
So,
they're coming from?
yeah, maybe there's others.
Oh, I see. Oh,
We don't know. Yes, we've killed the two. There's evidence that there was only two, but we don't know. Maybe
it's
they're
true. I get
killing
it
them
now.
and dragging them back somewhere else. I mean, we
I
don't.
understand. How many? How
And
much? How many have we lost? Does anybody know?
How many what?
How much cattle have we lost?
A lot.
Can we account for carcasses in this cave?
This cave does not have all the carcasses that were lost. No.
and
It's
Ang-
agitating.
going back a step back to what Lars was just saying and explaining. Ingro, Lars' question was also like involves that maybe there is some enemy that has awoken the intelligence in these cats, and if we might need to go and find out, about that.
I agree. I think there's more going on here that we don't know. That's why I was asking you to
Mhm.
search around
Mm-hmm.
opposite from, or not opposite, but other than
Mm-hmm.
where
Well, that's what I
so
was
we
just saying. I don't, unfortunately, right at this location. I'm by
Yeah.
so we go
parentheses.
ask the herders where
The
the
DM
previous
told me
attack
that
was.
Mm-hmm.
May I
this is
speak a little bit here?
yeah.
Okay, we asked the herders where the previous attack was and go back there and do some searching around there. Maybe there's another cave or hideout. We just work backwards till maybe we can solve this mystery.
That sounds reasonable to me. Yeah,
Or we go back and try to track the horses that the other tribe rode away on.
Mhm.
why are you thinking that? Where are the horses going?
They're
They're
going
going
back to
back.
their home, or
Right, but what's
maybe
to the cats and the horses? That's what I was trying to get at.
we don't know if there's a connection or no connection.
Right.
Maybe everything or maybe nothing. They may be they may be the source of these big cats, or they may have just a coincidence.
So I think we've got evidence that the cat's been attacking the herd for some time. We also know from our investigation with the people that we captured that they didn't know anything about the cats.
Mm-hmm.
And we also know that that was under a truthful disclosure.
Ah,
So
good
I
point.
Right.
so I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
All right, then most likely this
Yeah, I agree.
is solved.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think it's solved. I'm just concerned
And we
that
can return if they have other
here's
incidents, and we will aid them if they're requested.
I'm going, because I'm kind of in the middle here, and so I can.
Voskendorf.
I kind of think that, right, I agree that I don't think we have any reason to believe that the other tribe is involved for several reasons. I agree that I don't see any evidence that there is more to it than just these two cats that we killed. However, I agree with Lars. I have a feeling that there's something more to this than what we've found. And the fact that, there we have two intelligent cats that shouldn't be intelligent, that something strange is happening. And yes, we've technically completed our mission by killing them, but it just doesn't feel right, as it were. There's the mind says we're done, but the heart says there's something still to be done.
And there could be more cats.
And that's Arestra.
So we need some sort of.
Arestra says I have a bad feeling about this. I don't know what.
We need some divination here. Help us
Yeah.
out. Maybe the God can divine it. Divine some help here for us. How do you do that?
Okay, well, I mean, back to what we were talking about. I don't see any other tracks here, so we would need to backtrack if you guys want to try to find tracks elsewhere.
Okay.
Hey, Vaskador
That
would add in on what Lars was saying that this is a bigger problem because the fact that these two cats have intelligence and the fact that not all of the cattle are shown here gives hints that there's something else going on, which is what also our restaurant was trying to get at, is that there's probably something else going on. We should do something about it as well.
okay.
So it sounds like we've got some general agreement. Why don't we return to the herders? I'm in agreement that our immediate problem is resolved, but I do think I think we can let them go on their own at this point. But for us, I think we should investigate further to the extent that we can. Maybe we'll find nothing.
I agree.
But
I agree.
let's do that before we return to Clearwater.
I think we all agree on that.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And to clarify on Angrelar's bit about a divination, the divination must be performed in the holy place of the caster's deity, and I'm sure none of us have a holy place at hand.
I keep one in my holy place pocket.
Yeah, and the Buffalo guy, the range is his holy place.
Yeah, that's fine. I wish. No, you've got Lars has sand from his temple in his pocket.
So Angrelar is going to,
Drizzle
before
on
we
the
leave
ground.
this shallow, before we leave the cave, I'm going to look at the horns of the carcasses to see whose tribes.
Oh, very good, Angler.
There's a smart man.
Yeah, I
They
got 17 for
are
something.
from I keep forgetting their name. Varmandi clan.
That's where we are, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're all ours. Okay.
Well, I think
Well, there was an implication that the Varmandi might have stolen them from the other tribe, and that we haven't seen any evidence of that.
Correct.
I think we should take these horns so that we should go through safety
Saw 'em off.
back, and just saw them off, and we can return them to the to Safeton. At least we can.
Or you could just take
Or holy cows, or whatever you call them,
skull.
sacred cattle.
Sure. Whatever.
I'm trying to remember what the write-up was. It said.
Well, some of the cattle belong to the tribe's so they're sacred. Not all of the cattle, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some were born of the tribe, and some were private. Okay.
Would we know which ones are sacred and which are not?
Yeah, they'd have the tribal markings rather than a clan marking.
Well, we'll take back the sacred ones then.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like 25 skulls, then we're not going to do that.
Well, there's only like
a few skulls in here.
Yeah.
So we take those. Great. We have a plan. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, none of the skulls you have here have tribal markings on them. They're all clan marked.
Okay.
So that means not
There are
sacred?
6.
There's only 6. Let's take them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, each person can grab one.
Mm-hmm.
We're not taking the whole skull, are we? We're cutting off the horns, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they're holy, I thought we weren't going to desecrate it.
Right, but they're not, so we can just take the 6.
Okay.
Horn. One horn from each.
Sure,
something
whatever.
Like that. Whichever has the clan marking.
And even if they were tribal cattle, they're dead.
So are you saying they wouldn't
Right.
care to have the horns returned? Is this pointless exercise?
Well, the horns are for proof, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's take them. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
Where are you going?
look to
Back to the herd.
Yeah,
Herders, right?
let's. Why don't we? I'll see if I can pick up any other tracks if we go back to the village and see if I can find a different track path.
Okay, now the village is nowhere really near where the cattle are being grazed.
Is that what you mean, Subutai? Do you mean the village, or do you mean somewhere else?
I mean, wherever I think that the cattle is. I mean, a track is most likely to be found, like where the cattle were killed.
Right.
That's what you meant.
We can ask,
I thought
fire
there was
from the
one in
herders where
same
the last
place.
attack was, and go there.
Yeah, we know where the last attack was. Let's go there.
What Ingrolar said.
Yeah, what
And
Angler
then
said. I
once we
thought it
get
was one
there-
and the same.
Okay, so if you go back to the last attack, which is when the cat killed the horse, is that what you mean?
Right. Yes.
Okay, yeah. No, you guys know where that is. It'll take some time, but you'll be able to find it. It's getting dark now. You'll need to make camp.
Apologize, I don't remember that session at all.
That's
some
okay.
reason.
The other thing, what I was going to say is we go back to the herders and we ask them for where the ones prior to that are, because our intention is to work our way backwards
Right.
We'd have to have one of them.
through.
And they can give you
there-
some
through
directions and
all
stuff.
through all of the attacks until we find something else or we eliminate each of the locations.
Okay, sure. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay. Did you want one of the herders to go with you to show the way, or just get directions?
Well, if we can get one of the herders to come with us, so much the better.
I think Hiratarl can come.
Who's got oration?
One of them was assigned to come with us.
I do.
One of them was assigned to bring you
I
here.
have-
Okay.
I am an orating person.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Says, you need an oration roll?
Yep.
Success.
Okay. So Hjortorl will go with you. He'll show you where they were. The ones that he knows about.
Great. He's highly skilled,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a good bond now with Subutai. So he's happy to lead us, I assume. So can I just assume that he's gonna say, "Come this way," and it's
Yeah,
getting dark.
He'll
We
take
should-
you.
We should make haste.
Okay, getting back to timing. You got back to where the cat killed the horse. Camped there that night. Nothing happened. Next morning,
Okay.
you get back to the herders, get with Hjortorl, and he'll take you to previous places. Now, since you're
Sounds
not
good.
grazing with cattle, you'll be able to go much more quickly. So you'll be able to hit
Right.
like 3 different spots in the next day.
Great.
Excellent.
Go ahead and make 3 tracking rolls. Subutai.
Yes, sir. First one is, I think it's a fumble. 99 out of 70 something.
Not a fumble.
Okay.
It's just a miss.
The second one is successful.
I was
Regular
gonna say,
success?
Can any of us assist him? But
With what? I mean, how?
And the third one is successful as well. So the second and third are successful. The first is
Okay.
not.
that's fine.
Yeah, you can't see anything at all on the first one. Probably from all the cattle markings.
Yeah, I have to keep going because I can't find anything from this mess.
That
Cow
makes
patties everywhere.
no sense, that's fine.
And there's been there's probably been weather since these attacks, so I can't find any tracks at this spot.
All right. The second site leads you back into the hills to a rocky outcropping that sticks out from a hillside, so there's like shelter underneath it. Not quite a cave, but like a cave.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some cattle,
Yeah.
remains of cattle there.
Okay. I think this is probably a spot where cats have killed some of the cattle, as you can see.
Yeah,
check out the horns, see if there's any of the sacred ones. Do we have a head count for how many cattle got killed? Probably,
It's roughly.
half a dozen, 12.
No, none of these are,
Yeah.
are
We don't know
tribal
how big the
cattle.
herd is.
Okay. I don't think we need to collect the horns. They're not tribal.
Learn how many.
Did you hear Pete's question?
There was about a dozen.
Okay.
A dozen. So 4 or 5 in the first place. How many here?
dozen.
No, not dozen here, no. A dozen total.
Oh, okay.
Dozen
That
total.
helps clarify.
There's 4 here.
Okay, so yeah, I think this is 2/3. We've discovered 2/3.
So we found 8 or 9 of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So part of the question here is anything else coming into this and eating? So are there any other tracks other than the big cats? Like little cats?
I hunch that there's more than 2 cats is what I'm thinking.
Maybe. Do we see any in the tracks?
They were both successes. So.
We'll check.
Maybe harder and harder. Well, that was good. We found one cave. How close do we think we're getting to the border?
You guys have no. Well, you guys are
Well, there's supposed to be border.
right in there, right? You could be on either side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't really know where the border is.
Mhm.
Other
I thought
than
they were supposed to be
Spiritarl does.
yeah, there are supposed to be markers, but we don't know where all the markers are.
Right.
I bet Hiratarl knows.
He knows some of the markers, but he doesn't pay attention to those.
That's part of the problem.
open grazelands.
Give him a break. He's 16.
We'll have no
years old.
fences.
He's actually fairly intelligent.
Oops.
So, what's next? What do you guys? Can I help find any more tracks or?
There's the third one. We haven't been to the one where you had your third success. But the game master apparently is trying to figure out something.
So the point of this exercise is, one, that we saw some intelligence in the cats. I have some concern that there's not just the 2, but that there's more, and that they were feeding the others.
I get that. We discussed it, and I'm in agreement.
Okay, well, it sounded like from the question you just asked that you weren't, that wasn't clear, so I was trying to clarify.
You know,
No, what makes you think that?
I got the feeling he was asking what else can he do to help us find out the answer to what you just said.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I just wanted to move on.
Yes, I want to move on too. If there's nothing here, let's move on.
Right, but I think I think the GM's trying to determine if there's anything else here. I get the impression.
Yes, you were asking specific questions, so I'm trying to find some specific answers. Okay, Subutai, make another tracking roll.
Unsuccessful.
Okay, the third location, the tracks come back to where you were, where the second set went to, same location.
Okay.
So the attacks attacked twice from this location.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So my understanding is we've exhausted our potential leads. Is that correct?
That is correct. You can't seem to find any more
Right.
tracks after this.
All right. Let's head to what is it? Satan?
Hold on for
Swanton.
a second.
Swanton.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can our guide take us back to where there were? Because this was just one day. Is there another? Can we travel another day or to where any other attacks were? Particularly as we haven't found any of the tribal cabins. He just said, today we can go to where 3 of the attacks were, so that's what we did.
Okay, yeah, the next day,
The next day.
because there were 2 more sets of attacks.
Okay.
I assume there were attacks, obviously, before we even showed up because they came down to get us.
Right.
So there are 2 more. There are 2 more attacks. We can go check out those 2 locations on the next day.
Yep. Make a tracking roll.
Three out of 78.
That sounds like you're correct.
Sure does.
Okay. These tracks will lead further north to a similar rock outcropping kind of thing that would shelter from the weather.
Okay. More cows?
Yes.
Tribal
Yeah,
cows.
cows.
There are tribal cows in this group.
Okay.
I want to get those. And,
Sure.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
There's
And we
only
got
2 carcasses here.
Any signs of anything else other than the cats?
Make a tracking.
regular success, 39.
And you can't tell, the weather's muddied things up too much.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. All right, site 2 or 4.
Last location.
Okay, tracking.
You're getting a workout, Subutai.
I love this shit. I love rolling dice. 46 regular success.
Okay, yeah, it's been too long and too much weather.
Okay.
I can definitively say that it's been too long, too much weather.
Okay. I can't think of anything else. Short of going to the temple and doing, and spending a room point to do a divination.
Let's escort our clansman back to his cattle, and from there we'll go on to Swanton.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah, I
what's the takeaway from this, guys?
We didn't learn anything.
Yeah. They said I can't think
There
of
are
anything
scary, big, intelligent cats walking around. 'Cause that's what we got. We killed 2 of
Yeah.
them. There might be more.
It'll be apparent when it becomes apparent.
Yeah.
Swanton, we're gonna go back and pick up our Or what do you call that stuff?
Overlar
Our share of the ransom.
have
Ransom. Ransom.
a chat with our clansmen here about maybe observing the boundary lines a little bit better. I don't want to return to Clearwine and report to the Queen that we at least didn't try to keep them on our side of the border.
I'll go talk to my brother.
So you're talking to the clan chieftain about that?
I think that's what Lars was asking. Hey, we don't want to squeal on you, but hey, you need to stay inside your boundaries for a while.
We'll stay within our boundaries when they stay within theirs.
Well, it's appropriate.
Arvalings. Dirt farmers.
I gave you. Oh, Lars,
There it is.
Finishing request.
Yeah, that's clan wars are coming. Let's.
Queen
I
Latifah
know
or
which
Aoife.
clan I'm fighting for.
Mobile ones, the herders.
Yeah.
We have a ransom returned to us yet?
Oh, no. They won't be back for a few more days. It'll be sent down to Clearwine.
Okay.
Yes, we did recover some of your sacred cows. I wasn't sure if you would want the.
You recovered them?
Yes, we did. Some.
We recovered.
Here they are.
Oh.
Clack. The bones. Clack.
That's not much of a recovery.
Well, they were already consumed.
I mean, we killed the things that
Two
consumed
huge
them.
cats.
And
That is
we
true.
See
ate
the
one of
pelts.
them.
To which we are
Pretty
eternally
impressive.
grateful. And we will report to Queen Laika of your success.
As I'm hobbling around on a crutch with my L-shaped leg.
And you're being towed around on a sled. Well, at least you weren't in a funeral pyre.
Yeah, I thought I was dead. I was okay with that, honestly. I'd come to terms. I had a really cool idea I was going to try, but Lars saved me, so I'm also grateful for that. So
Well, we're going to start calling you Stumpy.
that's
It
not.
was the herders.
No, let's not go with it.
It was the herder.
I think berserking cat slayers just feel
No,
a little
no.
better.
Stumpy. You just spin around in one spot like a top. Going crazy.
I mean, in any game that's ever been made, the spinning guy always kills like everything around him. So
Yeah.
they're usually really strong. So I'm okay with being that guy.
Stumpy Tiger Slayer.
Great. You can wrap him up with a rope, right? And then pull it off really fast and it just spin around like a top.
Getting that Tiger Slayer is
Well,
would be Slay
Tiger Slayer, Tiger Meat. What's the difference?
Yeah. It's how it usually goes. I killed it because it ate part of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the.
Well, you killed the first one and the second
Well,
one.
yeah,
ate
we
you.
should have just killed the first one. The second one almost murked me. Or
So-
did kill me.
So, Brian, while we're talking to the clan chief at Swanton, I do
Yes, sir.
want to let him know that the herders that we were with, we'll name them,
Wonderful.
were
Fought valiantly.
and Kara in particular was
Oh my
a scout
Excellent.
yeah, a mighty.
Subutai just looks at the ground.
Question that. I'll question that. Subutai, what's wrong? Why do you look so sad?
Yeah, why so dejected, Subutai?
Subutai
What happened?
looks
I
over
was
at Mars,
out conscious.
rolls his eyes. Kara saved the day. That's what happened.
Well,
That's
being the token woman in the group, I have to second the bravery of Kara.
Bravery and skill.
She would make a good Babista Gore initiative if she put her mind to it.
I'm in awe of her ways.
She may go vegan, you never know.
Maybe you should take lessons, Sukutai. She could teach you a thing or two.
Sure.
Speed, accuracy.
Already has.
Alright,
Okay.
we're going
Anything else here?
Subutai is single.
There you go. And I was gonna say, I can't think of anything
There
else.
you go. Work on Kara.
Why not?
Yeah, and Lars can roleplay, so you guys can just do your own thing when we're not around.
I would love that.
You guys can get together every Wednesday and have a little 1 hour romance session.
Why not? Just throughout the whole game.
Flirt the whole
Hey,
time.
and poor Varlant, who is, infatuated with Kara, is going,
I'm pretty sure she has no interest in him.
no, I'm sure.
What does Lars think about all this?
What do you mean?
It's all beneath
Does
him.
Lars have thoughts on this?
It's all beneath him.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, what specifically?
What does Lars think about Kara and her tail?
Tail.
I think Lars saw the arrow in the thing's head, and buried into the feathers is like.
Yeah. We have to keep in mind Lars is a truth rune person, isn't he?
Well, also,
He's going to
He
go
knows
and
what's going
spoil.
on.
He's going to go and spoil all the fun.
well, no, he's a gentleman. So Lars and Subutai go way back.
That's right.
They go way back, so they would just look
But
at
at
each
the same
other.
time, Subutai isn't standing up for himself at all, so it's like, well, okay.
No. That's Boss Gander's not standing up for himself.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
That's good. That was. I didn't even catch that the first time. Oh,
Dang.
man.
that's a drum roll.
We'll be doing jokes laughing
That's
all the way
cool.
back to Clearwine.
We are totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get to Clearwine late on Freeze Day of Truth Week.
Truth Week! Yay!
No one can lie.
On the evening of Fire Day of Truth Week, you are summoned to the Clan Chieftain's Hall, where he will tell you that your ransom has arrived.
3 cow pies, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh my god.
There is a heavy scale hauberk, 2 sets of linen linthorax, a set of plate greaves and vambraces, 2 sets of kirboli greaves and vambraces, a horse who is cavalry trained,
Wow!
40 cows, 30 sheep, and 250 lunars in cash.
So can you have that all typed up?
Yeah, can you
He
Can
wrote
you
it
scan
down. No, you don't want to try and read that handwriting. Don't even. No.
can
Can
you
type it to you?
in the text channel, please?
Okay.
Type it.
We need a record of that.
Yeah, I think it needs to go in the text channel because
So out of character, you mentioned that at the start there might be some sort of point swap for something or other on our character sheets.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Okay, so
I can't.
something
In my
that
case, I don't have any strength, so if I can.
I've
pluck
been
up some
working
strength,
on-
That'd be great.
is getting a feel for lack of a better word, levels in my world, and what level player characters are, and what do 0 level people look like, and that kind of thing. And in running through this, and with the way character creation is designed, I envision PCs being 3rd level, which means they've gotten 3 points of power, which they've sacrificed for their 3 rune points. But that also gives them the opportunity for stat increases. So you can increase 3 statistics by 1, or 1 statistic by 2.
So you're saying you're talking about the characteristics.
Yes, I'm sorry, the characteristics. Strength, constitution, size. Now you cannot increase size or intelligence per the rules.
Right.
Oh, you can't.
Wait. Can I make a small
Size or
argument for size?
You can add 3 plus 1s or 1 plus 2 to. There's only 4 to choose from.
Right.
I sure as hell know what Subutai is going to increase.
I am willing to allow size increases, but by no more than 3 points total from their original.
Well, then you're going to have to maintain
So
what the
can I
whole record
use
was.
size as one of my increases?
Sure.
Yes.
So
You
what
can get
helps
bigger when you
most?
work out.
So here's my question, Brian.
Yeah.
So as I've made it known for a long time that I want to increase my strength, do I need to do anything to go up to strength? Like, do I need to roll anything? Or?
No, there's no rolling for these points.
All right. Well, then my strength is now 11 instead of 9.
Yay!
Yay! It's a big deal for the group.
Can you use a real good bow now?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Oh.
When I
It
get
takes
13.
a 13, yeah.
So in Earth time, by like 2023, should be able to do that.
Times 2023.
Wish I was kidding, but I'm not actually.
Every 2 seasons, you
That
should get
makes-
a characteristic roll if you're working on that
So
stat.
Right.
encumbrance is your strength, right?
Your encumbrance
Encumbrance.
is the average of your strength and constitution, no higher than your strength.
Oh, okay. Because 2 more points of encumbrance lets me, maybe put on some metal greaves or something.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm pretty weak in the old armor.
Oh, speaking of which,
With the strength of 11.
we have plate. There's plate greaves?
Yep.
What are plate
Bronze.
greaves?
That's what you see in all the paintings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's just 6
You
point.
know,
Yeah.
what the Greeks and the
okay,
Romans.
okay, sorry. I was getting my my systems mixed up again then. I heard plate and thought it was level up. Thought it would be a 7 point. So sorry, my bad. Nah, I'm already stacked. You guys take it. if I get a cut, I would like some cows. That's all I want to add to my farm. If I can add to my farm, then that's what I'd like to do. You guys can have all the things. If that's all right. That's just my ask.
So if we do things like dexterity and charisma and power, that would affect all the scores for skills too, right?
Potentially.
Correct. Dex.
I don't have a feel. Mike, you've been playing this forever. Better to average
I'm-
3 things or what? Take one thing up 2. I don't know.
Yeah. Based, some of that's going to be based on where you're at.
Yeah,
I
cutoffs.
definitely want 1 point of dexterity, and another point of power is good, particularly as I've been thinking about sacrificing some and getting some more rune magic.
Mm-hmm. And increasing
So-
constitution's always a good thing.
And that's
Unless
kind
you're
of what,
stacked.
Yeah.
What's
kind of
the
what
max
I
you
was-
can have?
so
21.
Oh, 21. Should I get 21 strength and 21 constitution?
Who can get
Oh,
that?
I might do it just because I can do it. I've never been able to do that. Wait, if you get 1 for each, how many do you get? 2 or 3?
You increase 3 stats by 1 or 1
Sorry,
stat by
thank
2.
3 stats by 1. Okay.
But you cannot increase intelligence,
Correct.
correct?
correct.
What is the charisma stat level that you need for Rune Lord? Is it
18.
18? It is 18? Okay,
Yep.
thank you. How do you raise charisma?
No.
Okay, sorry. Different question. When accounting for the 18 charisma you need, can you add in the +1 you get for having a shiny, a noble-like artifact? You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
+1 for having being a certain level in nobility or whatever.
Right. Yep.
Like that. Does that get included?
It's
Mhm.
modifies your charisma.
Okay. Okay.
But if you lose that
I'm gonna
thing,
take plus-
your charisma
I'm
goes
gonna take
down.
plus- Down, right. I have the same thing. My charisma's up 1 because I have a showy magic item. I'm taking
Okay.
+1 con, +1 dex, and +1 power.
Good to go.
How else do you raise charisma?
You can actually train charisma.
You train it. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I'm training
Okay,
something,
thank you
aren't
for
I,
that.
from the last season? I have to do 2 seasons in a row.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
So
strength.
when
I'm
would you
researching
level up
strength.
to level 4, for example, then? Or do you never go past level 3?
No, you start out at level 3, so this is getting you to level 3. What you do after this is what you do after this.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, never mind.
He's given us the training and stuff that we would have had
I see
over
now.
the past
Yes.
few years.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
From 16 to 21.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't need any of the armor. I mean, I'm all armored up pretty much myself. I've got a heavy scale halberd, plate greaves, and plate van braces, and a closed helm and a large shield already.
So you're
Wow.
stacked.
You're pretty strong already, huh?
So, on the third hand, like I was saying, I could use some of the money or the coins or selling the cows and the sheep and to get some, so that I will be able to buy some more. I would like to buy some more spirit magic, probably. And though I was going to get coordination, but since my dexterity just went up, that's less important. But so I'm going to consider from that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Arestra. I just wanted to ask the group regarding the loot we just got. Could I throw it out there that we sell some of this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
We should
Well, that's
probably
what I
sell almost all of the armor because I don't think anyone's taking any of this.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I don't know what van braces are, but I have linen armor. But my strength is now 11, so that changes things. I never had any good armor because my strength, I wasn't strong enough to have any.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the strength requirements for armor?
It's just
I should
encumbrance.
look and see.
Oh,
I should
it's
look and see if
my
you can
bad.
do anything with that.
So, I mean, how do you guys feel about selling some of the cattle?
Aww. Okay.
Well, the one approach here would be figure out what the actual total value is, divide that by all of us, and that's your share, whether it's in cows or whatever it's in.
Mm-hmm.
Want to donate any of the cows to the herders?
What this is?
Just get them eaten. This is ours. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We earned this.
Donate them to me. I
Right.
got my
Yeah.
estate to manage. You can send them to me.
Remember,
Same. That's what I'm working on.
You can donate
My
them to the
estate is
temples
okay.
as well in exchange for cash payments.
I need money more than just as much as
Mhm.
anybody else does.
Yeah. And I think you need the.
Yeah. I'm happy with what Lars is suggesting.
Yeah, same.
If somebody like yeah, this is where we need an Issaries person. if somebody can actually go out and sell these things, or at least tell us what they're worth, so that we can figure out, what we want to do with it.
Well, we have the clan chief right here, right? I mean, he
Yeah.
can tell us what the values are and what our shares are.
Mm-hmm.
And the value for shares will be whatever's in the RuneQuest book. That's not an issue. But if you're going to sell something, it will be sold at a discount.
Mm-hmm.
So you said there's some greaves,
There's
It's in
a
the
metal plate.
It's
there
in
are
the
plate greaves and there are Kerboili greaves. It's in the text box now.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So how much do I have to look up encumbrance for the greaves then? Because right now I have the boiled, whatever they call it,
Mm-hmm.
the boiled leather.
Yeah, the Kerboili. The Kerboili.
Yeah.
Kerboili.
plate greaves and vambraces would be great for a frontline person,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as well.
I wonder what does it go from an encumbrance of 2 to 3? If so, I'll take the greaves.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look it up and see. I don't know offhand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to look in the book, which is
What are
you know,
greaves and
doing it.
van braces?
greaves cover your lower legs, van braces cover your lower arms.
Oh, I definitely would. Would van braces affect archery?
Only in so much that
Van
your
braces.
encumbrance affects your archery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just need to. Yeah, you definitely want those greaves and van braces if your encumbrance can take it now that your strength has gone up.
I
Yeah, and if I can take the plate ones, if I take the plate ones, I'll give you my leather ones.
There you go. That's
You
another
don't have to spend your money or anything like that.
Yeah.
I have to check to see where encumbrance was. It under armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want your used
It's on the
leather
armor pages.
stuff.
You don't use.
Don't be.
Actually, his used leather stuff is better and nicer than anything you could buy with any money you have. He's
Probably.
a nobleman. Everything he has is handmade.
Right. Okay.
What
Here we
size
go.
are you?
Yeah, I mean, I was making it a little bit extra.
It doesn't
Probably not
matter.
handmade, but they're all well made.
Yes.
I'm a size
Okay.
14.
Kerboili.
You and I are similar size because I'm size 15.
There you
Yeah, and those aren't going. They're easily adjustable They just strap on your shins. They're shin guards basically.
So here you go too. Kerboili van braces are encumbrance 1, and plate van braces are encumbrance 2.
What? I've been screwing myself.
Kerboili
I got
greaves
in
are
encumbrance
1,
2.
and plate.
How many armor points?
Two. It's
Each my
Kerboili is
Plates are
absorbs
6.
3, plate absorbs 6.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you've
I
been
already-
able to use plate this whole time.
I'm sorry, I already have plate. That's 6 armor
Okay.
points on my legs.
All right.
And the hauberk is for the whole body, chest and
Chest and
abdomen.
abdomen, yep.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I got a breastplate and and leathers underneath.
So that's better. The chest plate is 6.
Chest plate 6 and abdomen, and the leathers give me a 3 on the abdomen. I don't know what a hauberk is.
Coat. Think of a jacket that goes down over your.
So it's not a chain.
Oh.
It's
It's like a big
It's,
winter coat.
A heavy scale hauberk is
It is
5 points.
it's 5 points.
Yeah. So it's a 5
And the
point,
cuirass.
and it would cover your abdomen and chest.
So I could get rid of the studded leather and the breastplate and the cuirass and wear
Mhm.
that.
Your
And what's
what-
how many armor?
What's your breastplate made out of?
It's got 3 points of armor, so I was.
Okay, so that's
Sorry.
less.
It's got 6 points of armor.
That's Kerboili.
This metal,
It's not
this
metal.
got 6 points. With 6 points of armor,
You said 3.
that's the encumbrance. I made a mistake.
Okay, so yes, you've already got plate, breastplate. You don't need
Which is the
another.
best you can get.
Except my abdomen's only at 3 armor points.
Mhm. So he can get rid of the 3 and the 6 and replace it with a 5 in both places.
Oh.
Well, what about buying the lower part in plate?
I don't. Is there such a thing for your
Yeah,
abdomen?
There is.
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
You could get a
Plate.
you can get a heavy scale skirt, which is 3 encumbrance, absorbs 5, and costs 60. Anyway, you probably
How many encumbrance?
the thing to do is to dig out your book and look on page 215
I got it.
and try to work
So
your way
that's
through it.
the only thing I can do is increase my helmet or my abdomen. All right.
Mhm.
So I'm fine with divvying up and getting a money value for it.
Mhm. Did I look in the other? Oh, I looked in the other. That's why.
What's the list? It's under the text. Text.
Maybe I did.
Hauberk with plate graves and fan braces. Carboli greaves and braces. A cavalry horse. Is that for a cavalry horse? Is good for combat?
A cavalry horse does not require riding rolls when you fight from it. It's used to combat.
That intrigued me.
As opposed to a war horse, which will actually attack in combat as well.
Yeah, I need to
Still
get one of
looking
them.
for my Takarine now.
30
Yeah.
sheep. There's no
So it's
cattle
your
here. It's
turn.
30 sheep.
It's 40 cows.
Oh, 40 cows. Okay. Milkers, long term. Keep them alive. Lots of milk for the kiddos. That's a lot of money. We took cows from them instead of steers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of wealth there. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Works for us.
1,500 lunars worth.
Is that what it is? 15 for the 3 individuals?
Well, that was just our share.
It was
The
500 each.
the clan kept their share up there, I'm sure.
Wow. Because my ransom's only 1,000 or so.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Maybe all 3 of them were really high up. And
Yeah, that one guy had that extra special sword, didn't he?
He did.
you let him keep that?
So
We
can
don't-
Didn't
someone
want to
explain
lose
to
it.
me? So I can
Oh yeah, because he's a
understand the
part
game
of
better.
that's part of the trade. Yeah.
Just trying to understand why we're getting what is the meaning? We're getting a ransom.
We captured 3 prisoners and we ransomed them back to their tribe.
Fair enough.
Everyone
And
is
this is the
like every person is worth a certain amount of lunars to their clan.
I'm a person.
Understand that. I'm worth very little, apparently.
Oh my.
Me, it's okay. Me and Anglar are worth a lot, so they would sell all of us, and we would pretend that you guys were worth more. It's okay.
That's very gracious of you.
Yeah, we'll all be warriors, not 2 nobles and then 2 whatevers.
Page 2. Okay. For what it's worth, I'm not sure. I have the first printing, and there is an errata for the armor to the first printing.
Hey, I hate to be antisocial and mean and rude, but I've had one of the worst weeks.
Yeah,
Probably. No, something happened to me that I don't even want to talk about right now. But I need to go.